What's up, guys? Randy Graves, Godfrey Chinema, cool name. Ooh, what's up? I did a great. Hey, Chris. What up, Chris? What's up, guys? I'm gonna be on for like 45 minutes to an hour. My wife got home with the kids, and I hung out there for a little bit. Man, it's like not as bright as I wanted it to be. Ominous. Ooh. Ooh. Where's the staff, Joss?
I threw it away. Kidding. Aaron probably threw it outside. If you don't want it to be that dark, you should move it this way.
I love the Pokemon card Spooky. Is that the thing that I put as my thumbnail? Because I hadn't like looked it over and read it, but it's pretty freaking awesome. What's up to one? Canton guys are secretly stacking a small bag of XRPs. We infiltrated their channel. Peezy time, yeah. As new mom says, Peezy time. New mom wants it to be Peezy time, so it's Peezy time. Oh, Josh, can you go check on Charlie?
Yeah.
Oh, he thinks I'm leaving. Just go tell him I'm not leaving. My son freaks out if I'm leaving the house. He wants me to like give him a goodbye hug, and so my nephew opened the front door, and then my son panicked. He's like, "Daddy, don't leave! Daddy, don't leave!" I'm like, "Just go tell him I'm not leaving." Dude, you destroyed them like it wasn't even close. That was so much fun. The only thing disappointing about that debate is that they waved a white flag and left. I had so much more in me, guys. I had so much more to give to the community. They took that from me. They will pay. Oh, Lord. But Jake Claver is going on their channel tomorrow morning, I guess. So Jake Claver will handle himself very professional, very polite, very accepting. So, those guys went, head to head with Mickle, then me, then Jake Claver. You can tell that they are just trying to get more views to their channel, and even after my debate with them, where they got destroyed and then just got quiet and left after getting educated, I still saw them posting XRP FUD today. I was like, okay, so not paid FUD, or that's just the only thing that can get them clicks. Because when you look at their live, there's not a ton of views, and all their shorts, every short for the last 10 shorts was XRP FUD. Every one. Like, they love Canton, they love this. They say like they don't care what coin you hold. Do they? I think they kind of care.
Gonna find it, Chris. Sorry.
Oh, we lost the staff, guys. I'm sorry. I've lost my powers now. We no longer have the midget shepherd staff that was only like ever like this big, anyways. We'll find another one. When I go on my meditation walk, meditating about XRP and Ripple, I will find a giant stick. Game of Paradise is in the house, guys. What's up? Be humble always. History in the making. Yeah, these lives and debates are gonna look way more epic after price. Like before price, they're cool, but after price, it's gonna be like, okay, we knew some shit. Did you wear the robe during the debate? Does a bear shit in the woods? I didn't wear the hood. I didn't want to overdo it on their channel. I wanted them to take me somewhat seriously, so I didn't wear the hood of the robe. But yes, definitely was robe time. Feeling better, yeah. I'm feeling still a little tired, but I had a good day, and now I'm just chilling. Hope you and Jake link. Yeah, I don't know if anyone saw Jake Claver's live tonight. I hadn't finished it, but I did post a super chat telling him he'd be honored. Uh, he'd be honored to become on my channel. No, I'd be honored to have him on my channel. We'd be honored to have him. And I want to be the first person to interview him and not ask him what is domino theory and when moon. Those are the two questions I'm not going to ask him. every single channel I've ever seen him go on, they always start with like, so we've heard you've come up with this thing called a domino theory. The video came out like 2.5 years ago now. Like, can you explain a little bit about the domino theory and how that might affect the price of XRP? Leave him alone. Game of Paradise is like if only Chris could come on the live earlier. Oh yeah, because he's got a different time schedule. Sergio Ecom, you will be a legend, bro. Just met you yesterday and happy to be here, dude. Happy to have you, Sergio. That was so much fun. Um, and I think it's one of those things where they know they got absolutely decimated, and they're gonna continue on with their spiel. And I even saw them post on X like 3 hours ago, like FUD for XRP, and like, okay, they're gonna continue on with their spiel. They're just stuck in a loop, and that's just how they're trying to make money. They're trying to do a little DeFi channel and make money that way. What's up, Charlie? Wow, can you come show it to me? Did you just make it? Oh my gosh.
You want to try making one?
Can I just have it on my desk while I'm talking to?
Do you want?
That's so cool, Charlie. Good job. All right, go to bed. My son just made a masterpiece. Maybe this will be the staff. You shall not pass. 4 inches long. I didn't get to do that on the debate. I wanted to. I was waiting for the moment. They didn't. They left. What I should have done instead was taken the staff and said, "You shall not run." Pussies. I should have said something, but I feel like the spirit was flowing through me and making me be polite and nice. So I think it ended well. Stefan, also something tells me he has an NDA. He mentioned he was meeting up with Brad Garlinghouse. Oh, Jake Flavor. Yeah. You can see it in his eyes. He knows that this is pre-planned. Game of Paradise. Haha. Hopefully after price appreciation, I won't have to worry about hopping on a live at night. Yeah. And after price appreciation, I probably won't have to do them as late either. Eddie the Great, if you, Mickle, and Jake don't get through to these guys, no one can. Yeah. You're like sending like what's a trio of superheroes? You're sending like Captain America, Iron Man, and the Hulk, or Thor, like Jake Claver being Thor. uh, you're sending them like so they have to at this point in time literally be faking it, you know? Like there's no way after you've talked to all three of us and had conversations with us that you actually don't get it. And I don't know if you guys heard, but on the debate, David actually said he's like, I'm probably gonna go get some XRP right after this, and I don't know if he meant it, but they probably already do hold some. Be humble. Oh, I was gonna ask you guys. I'll probably ask on the Discord too. Like for people like Shepard and Legion, like you guys who play with AI and stuff. Will one of you make an AI thumbnail, or just a picture of like Jake Claver, Mickle, and me, like standing over the Node Network guys, like make them sheep again because they deserve that title. They kept the like I thought maybe they wouldn't be sheep because they had a conspiracy channel. They ended up being sheep. That'd be really cool. I just haven't wanted to learn how to play with AI yet. Crushing the windpipe of the adversaries with a heel. Nice. That's what it felt like. I was really like I was like just starting to do like the body shots and stuff like that. And the second I applied pressure, they were gone. Brian Dyer, Wingarden, Leosa, Leviosa. Yeah. Oh yeah, for this. Wingardium Leviosa. Why is your wand so crooked, bro? Don't make fun of my wand. It's natural. Wizard, how you doing, brother? Have you seen the video that Ripple posted today on their YouTube thoughts? The video that Ripple posted on the YouTube. I didn't see that video. That'd be kind of cool to see. Ripple video. Ripple video. Let's see here. I'm looking for it. Okay, so there's the channel. What did they post today? 5 hours ago, the on-chain economy. Is that the one? Let's see. We can watch that together. I think I've seen this one. Is that the one you're talking about? The one with the Asian guy? Gamer Paradise. Hey, we got a bright future, brother. It's only temporary. Yep. Sergio Ecom. I feel like when big names enter, the rest will follow. Like, what's your prediction the day when Japan announces what they have to announce to raise interest rates? I've kind of been like leaning on what Jake Claver thinks about that. Like, they might send the price of XRP up before the full reverse carry trade, before they let it unwind. And I read something today on X, and I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but it was something about the SEC giving guidance or rules uh, for digital assets on Friday. So if they did that on Friday, then basically Japan would be given permission to allow the reverse carry trade, and then they would probably likely power it on, maybe over the weekend, and then yeah, you'd see some shit because it does have to be a certain price to help. Brian Dyer, LOL, I'm on it, Chris. Nice. Spooky G's, Mr. Perm didn't say much, but his presence was legendary. Yeah, I think Mr. Perm, or God, Zucker Perm, that was like one of the best names ever. I think he got the most from that debate. I think he was receiving it, and he wasn't, for some reason he wasn't like just wanting to hate on XRP. I got that kind of vibe from him. Favorite NPC. His face changed a lot though throughout the live. Yo, what's up, Jay Swish? Is 23 for Michael Jordan. I'm guessing because of the swish. Sergio, holy fuck! So price appreciation is around the corner. Yeah, and that's what like we've been screaming from the rooftops. Like, this is a warning. Like, look, this is gonna be a once in a lifetime wealth transfer. If you are not involved when it happens, whenever they decide to let it happen, you'll be shit out of luck, and grown men will cry. Grown men like Mike, who had 40,000 XRP and sold most of it or all of it, and are happy to admit they sold it. Once it happens, I mean, look, the reason David gets to look so smug on the debate is because it hasn't happened yet. So he gets to sound and look and feel smart just because he's noticed that exactly what they want you to notice, that the data and the volume's like really low on the XRP ledger. Like the exact thing they put out there as bait to try to make you think that this is not going to do anything. He bought a hook, line, and sinker, and then like talks about it in a condescending manner. Oh, I saw that the volume is really low on XRP ledger. Really? You saw that with your own eyes? You Googled it? You saw low volume? Interesting. You're so smart. What a deep dive, David. He goes, oh yeah, so I just don't really see it going up. I'm like, bro, look deeper. When so when they were talking about doing deep dives, I just kept on like laughing to myself. I was like, what deep dive? I just showed you like the tip of the iceberg for my deep dives, and you guys shit yourself and left your own channel. I could have understood if it was on my channel. And they're like, oh, hey, I'm sorry, I gotta go. It was their channel, their challenge, their debate. Yeah, I think Zucker Perm got the message. Yeah, I think he got some XRP. LeBron, okay. Is LeBron also number 23? Okay, interesting. XRP Drab, Coinbase nerfed me, only letting me buy 100 XRP at a time. Hopefully you guys have multiple exchange accounts. Lily, planets are aligning tonight. Yep. And we had the eclipse today, and there's not going to be another one like it for like a long, long, long time. And Howard Moon and Mr. Poole have posted a lot about eclipses. And everything else is lining up. I thought it was interesting. So, Jake Cleaver's birthday is exactly to the day 1 month after mine. And I think, and shut up, listen to me before you shut up. Jake Claver is turning 33. Fucking mic drop. 33, 33, 13. Tomorrow's the 13th. I'm not gonna say Jake Glaber is some sort of XRP moonchild, but like, I mean, the timing and the dates and it's very, very interesting. Wait, tell her to come and say hi.
Oh. Is that Chris?
Hey. Oh, you're not even here yet.
She's not coming here.
Oh, why'd you say you're going? Oh, okay, I got it. Good to see you. Have fun. All right, so even if Mike holds silver, it still won't be. And it's amazing how hot you get when that hood's on. It could be like in my own environment in here. Even if Mike holds silver, it still won't be anywhere near owning XRP, and selling 40,000 XRP is crazy. As Baba said, grown men will weep and Mike will weep. Yeah. Yeah. Like, just to know, I mean, like, to know that you had 40,000 XRP and then sold it, and then we're really cocky about it and talking shit. And then, like, you know, when it happens, when it finally gets powered on, I think he bought some. Game of Paradise. Imagine bragging about selling the world banker's coin. That's a joke. Yeah. And then not only bragging about selling the world's future banker's coin and like the new financial system, but to then like go off and talk for half an hour about some sort of shitcoin projects, like in full confidence, because their like fees pay them a little more. Sergio, my other question is if XRP is the solution for institutional flows and will be the asset, how XRP will be the one coin in worldwide in a few years, knowing that retail people can use RLUSD as a stable. Well, so Crypto Phoenix has done a pretty good job on his channel of explaining that XRP will be a world liquidity pool. So because it's decentralized, because it does not belong to Ripple, the ledger. Charlie? No, we set you up for bed. It's night time. Maybe tomorrow. But if you come out again, you're gonna lose TV time in the morning, okay? I love you. Go to your room. Kids. So does that answer your question, Sergio? I'm just kidding. So, it's going to be one giant, imagine just one, visualize a giant liquidity pool that all the institutions and countries will trust pouring into and pulling out from when they need to. Because they'll know that if they pour into it, they'll be able to pull out from it because it'll be labeled a tier one asset and it'll be a very high price. It'll be very stable and it will only ever go up in value. So RLUSD will be minted based off of the value of XRP. So whereas right now, like when they go and print the United States dollar, they go and just print paper and it's not based on anything. And people still accept that as currency. So they're going to do the same thing, except for they're going to back it by XRP and they're going to mint as much RLUSD as they need to in order to solve the liquidity crisis in the entire world. Randy Graves, I had a dream about the 6th and 12th. Maybe it's the two added up, 18th. It could be literally any one of those. 6, 12, 18. But it also could be that September 7th is, so White Wizard says that might be another moon date. So you have the 12th and then September 7th. So Jay Swish, we talked on your Discord. I only have a 5K back currently. Dude, don't say only. That is a nice sack, dude. I just wish iTrust Capital wouldn't require 1,000 purchase every time I want to buy some XRP. Well, have you tried the cold wallet? Because I have told people on my channel that there will be a benefit to having crypto or XRP in a cold wallet as like next to iTrust Capital. So like you have your iTrust Capital XRP, and then you have your cold wallet XRP, and you can buy one XRP. Well, I think you have to buy like a few on the exchange in order to purchase some, but like, yeah, you can order one XRP and then put it in your cold wallet. So get a Coinbase account, get used to it, get the hang of it, and get a, maybe a Kraken account too as a backup. And then, yeah, put it in your own cold storage because iTrust Capital is fantastic. But they don't let you remove the asset from their institutional custody, which is fine. But I think that there will be a benefit on the side of that in the future to having the actual digital asset in your cold wallet in the future. I think there will be a large benefit to that. Sergio, yeah, I totally get it. Be humble always. Russia, Japan, the UAE, South Korea, Brazil, Mexico, and Australia, to name a few, equals Ripple technology. Yeah. And Japan has so much Ripple and XRP shoved up their ass, it's insane. Don't be fooled nor shaken out by the global elites, the naysayers, and the fuzzsters. Yeah. And the more they come at you, and the more the fuzzsters come out, and the more guys like the guys from the Node network like try to attack XRP, the more you realize like in your head, like, oh, they are trying to like get people out. Spooky G's. People will be buying fractions of 1 XRP, not too distant in the future. Getting in now, you're still 1,000 steps ahead of those who don't own anything. Yeah, you're very well said. And Spooky G's, I still want to thank you for that super chat that you put right, and the super chat landed right under my face, like it popped up like right here, and it just said, "What is a canton? Is that a band?" And I died. I don't know if you saw me behind it. I was like, I can't. Spooky. I can't. That was one of the best rogue comments I've ever seen in my life. FOMO is so real. It will be very well. Yeah. Spooky G's. Don't use brokers. Buy a cold wallet, bro. That stuff went in crypto. Yeah, but you can do it. You can do it all. You know, I've even thought about buying some ETFs. You know, just on the side, just because it's like the way I look at it is like, you know, yeah, there's going to be a huge benefit to having your own XRP and your own cold wallet. But I mean, holding in I Trust Capital, holding in a cold wallet, holding an ETF. I mean, you've got, you know, your bases covered. You know, you're diversified a little bit so that like, you know, God forbid, lava were to melt your cold storage wallet or something like that. You have, you know, alternatives. So it's not something that I would, you know, try to encourage or like make it financial advice. It's just that's how I think about it logically. Like, okay, well, there's nothing wrong with having a few different ways you've acquired XRP. My nephew just fell off the bench on the front porch. It's really funny. But what do you guys think? I feel like we should challenge more channels to debates. Those are my thoughts. Because the main reason why was, for one, it was so much fun, but for two, I think people got really educated there, and then for three, it was good hopium. For me, at least, it was really fun. One of my favorite events of my life. And for four, I didn't get to speak all my piece, so I kind of feel like they didn't let me finish. Daddy wants more. Stefan, are we able to transfer our XRP from Cold Wallet to I Trust Capital? Mm-hmm. Or do we have to fund it, then buy it? I think you can do in-kind transfers to I Trust. I mean, ask them, but I think you can. I asked them one time for my parents. Spooky G's, next debate, Mr. Perm versus Chris. I think me and Mr. Perm would become like really good friends. I think I would teach him a lot, and then he would like, you know. I think me and Mr. Perm were like vibing, like with a Y. Yeah. Your guys' comments on the mic with a Y thing was killing me. Sergio Ecom, I have ADHD too, and Y entered on XRP on May, and I can understand all the research that you have done. You will beat any debate on any channel for sure. Thanks, man. I appreciate you saying that. And it sounds like you can relate. You understand what it's like to actually do a deep dive to the point where it actually doesn't make sense anymore. Like, just stop. Can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. But you know what? It's kind of funny. I was actually thinking about that sitting here just like 2 seconds ago. It hit me in my brain. I was like, man, this is kind of nice. These late night lives with the OGs and the fam and new people as well. It's so calm. I mean, like, you would never guess coming onto my live tonight and just watching that I can do that to people. You would never guess it. And I think that they didn't guess it either. Sergio says, and it's true that you have to watch a lot of shit to find the golden nuggets. Yep. Mm-hmm. There was like so many times I would watch a like 2-hour video, and then like there'd be like one thing I could pull from it that was new information.
Do I smell good?
You smell like a lot. Are you gonna go meet her?
She's gonna come here and we're gonna watch a movie, and then she's gonna go at 10:30.
Okay, cute. Well, just you smell like from here, so.
Do you have like breath mints?
I don't need breath mints because I'm married. And she's already chosen me. So you need to provide your own breath mints.
Hey, Aaron, I have a question.
Yes, Chelsea.
You go.
Yeah?
How was this?
Yes, you can have a slice.
Thank you.
Andy Crazy GameStop. Can't wait for the rematch debate. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I went on their channel this morning and I just wanted to say hey because I still had such a fun time yesterday. And I saw their live right before I made mine. And I messaged them and I was like, hey, love you guys. Had a lot of fun yesterday. And they didn't talk in their live and address it. Mike just like 5 minutes later, he types like a pussy and types like, take care, brother. I was like, I don't think that they're ever gonna have me back on. I think I spooked them. I almost ruined their channel.
And so that's why you put on perfume.
Oh my god, he smells so much, doesn't he, babe?
I said it was a weird time of night to be putting on perfume.
Oh.
He said nobody's coming over. Bella's not coming over, which leads me to believe that he's invited Bella to come over, or he's just fucking with me. What is happening?
There's a lot going on in my house right now. Sorry. Be humble always. Having a non-custodial wallet is a plus. No more middleman or third parties, banks, and they're terrified. Yeah, and I think it's also going to help help you use it as a tool against like the New World Order, as like an outside asset. Rodney Rose, yeah, stamp your C phrase on some washers, the number and the word, and then put a bolt through it. Put it in some PVC and bury it. Yeah, I mean, real shit. Like for your main HODL wallets, you take it pretty seriously. Rodney Rose, I did like your comment. I saw your comment yesterday when you were worried that I was going too easy on them and that I was just not going to let them have it. And I hope that I lived up to your standard, Rodney Rose. I was worried that people were going to think that. Sergio Ecom, 100%. They didn't expect that. Yeah, they had no idea what they had just invited onto their channel. Their innocent little channel of sheeple. Spooky G's, God bless whoever called Jeff Mr. Perm in the comment section. Dude, not only Mr. Perm, but Mr. Zucker Perm actually killed me. I died. Whoever it was, love you, yeah. Lily, I have to go, but always watch the replays on my way to work. Thanks, Chris. Yeah. Always good to see you, Lily. Andy Crazy GameStop, LOL. Brian Dyer, Chris, check the Discord. Okay, let's check the Discord here. And sorry, yeah, if you guys can let me know what Ripple video came out today. There's one that I see that's it was posted 5 hours ago, unless it was like a short. Nope. Yeah, but that recent one, we'll watch that together in just a second because that Asian guy's adorable. Discord, sorry. ADHD just happened. Yes. Oh my gosh. Dude, can we please send that to Jake Claver for his birthday? Dude, I think I don't, other than my own family pictures and photos, I don't know if I've ever been more in love. Chelsea, come look at this photo. So this is me, and dude, why do I look so Asian? How did you make me Jet Li?
You know who you look like? Go to Google.
Hey, but how come I'm the only one that came out like Jet Li? Mickle looks like Mickle. Jake Claver looks like Jake Claver. There's no modification there. Mickle looks a little more yoked on the AI version, but I am literally fucking Jet Li.
You look like Rob Ruff Snyder.
No one knows who that is.
You gotta search him up and show.
Oh my gosh. So if anyone's on the Discord, Please go look at that image. I don't know how to share it to YouTube. Well, actually, no, we can look at it. We can share the screen. But wow. Okay. That's amazing. Thank you, Brian. That is beautiful work. Couldn't have ever imagined a better image in which I am now evolved into Jet Li. Stefan, when I did my research on XRP and I found out that there was 1,000,000 drops, and if one drop equals 0.1 cents, then one XRP would be worth 10,000. A wave of euphoria hit me. I bought a big bag that day. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Yeah, there was tons of moments like that on my journey where I was like, oh shit, like, you know, even when I watched Crypto Phoenix videos, like in the last few weeks, I was like, oh fuck. I was like, if this is what they intend to do, and just send it to like 100 grand, I mean, that would be a wealth transfer. No one could deny that. XRP Dreb, that was me, Spooky. I called him Perm during the debate. We can always rely on XRP Dreb and Spooky to knock those out of the park. Alex Stratic, did the guys you were debating let you know they were wrapping up the interview, or did they just cut it off? What you guys saw was what happened to me. I was in the heat of it, just hitting them like left and right, like just about to throw like some combos. And I was just like, I hadn't even touched my notes yet. And then Mike was like, I gotta go, man. I was just like, what? Like, what? I was like, Mikkel was on here for like 2 hours. What do you mean you gotta go? Like, what? Like, and then when I was talking to him before he actually got off, like, you know, on the live, he seemed totally fine and energetic. I was like, he doesn't look like someone who's tired of me at all. He was almost like playing tired to get me off the channel. Wild. Spooky G's, God bless you, bro. Yeah, XRP drop. Alex Stredick, I just retweeted the Larry Fink and Elon saying they can't talk about XRP or Ripple. It's crazy. Yeah, dude, it's almost all you need to know. Like, okay, there's thousands of cryptocurrencies. One has a big corporation who is infiltrating the entire global financial economy and the systems and the infrastructure. And Larry Fink has said that they are going to tokenize the entire world. The entire world. He said that is a literal statement onto one blockchain ledger. And then you can combine those two videos and he'd say, I can't talk about XRP. I mean, what conclusion would the normal logical person come to that had seen both of those videos? And that's why on my deep dives, when I kept on listening and watching more content and like trying to figure it out, like I would hear things like that. And then I'd hear the other thing. Like I'd hear like, oh, we intend to tokenize the entire world on one ledger. And then I'd hear him say at the same time, I can't talk about XRP. I'm like, Larry Fink can't talk about something and he intends to tokenize the entire world and 1,000 other things point to XRP. It's not that hard. It's just hidden in plain sight. Rodney Rose, you didn't let me down. You ran them out of there just like I thought you would. Good. I really wanted to. I was waiting till you commented again to address that and let you know that I was thinking of all you guys. I wasn't gonna let you down. I would have let you down less if they hadn't just fucking left their own channel to get away from me. But we got some good hits in there. PTR Mosley, looking forward to it. Yeah, shorten the show, quick with you. Let's see what they do with Jake. Yeah, but you know, like I've told you, Jake's gonna be very polite, like Mikkel. He's gonna, you know, let them say their piece, and then he's not going to overwhelm them with new information. He's going to discuss real topics because remember, he's even said Jake Clever on his lives, like he's gonna have to get more and more professional and less fun over time because he's going to basically become like a Brad Billinghouse level CEO. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I was the only one that didn't give a flying fuck about my subscriber count. I was the only one who didn't give a flying fuck about, I don't have people investing in me. I just sent it. I don't think they anticipated that being like the most dangerous one. Fucking Jet Li. On the Jet Li. I'm Jet Li now because of an AI image on Discord, guys. If you guys haven't seen it. XRP draft. I let the intrusive thought win. Oh, nice, dude. Shepard, what's up, man? Hey, Chris. I missed Jake's live. Got any clip notes for me? He talked about the same old in the first half hour. Yeah, just watching the shit play out, and he made some good points. It was just a little bit of hopium. It's like, yep, it's all playing out. Andy Crazy GameStop. It sucks you didn't get to tether topic. Yeah, it sucks I didn't get to like 100 topics. I literally thought because I had looked at their channel 2 or 3 videos ago, they had done like a 3.5 hour live. So I was like, oh, okay. So if these guys are getting good information, if these guys are going back and forth, if these guys are asking questions and I'm asking questions and we're having a mature, like adult conversation and a debate, I was like, these guys will probably let me go 2-3 hours. And so I didn't even tell them that they intend to collapse Bitcoin and why, because Mike was like, I gotta go, man. I was like, wow. Randy Graves, Mike with the Y had to go. He was tired. Yeah. But I don't know if you guys noticed, like if you watched the live, after he said he had to go, and then I said, oh, can I say one more thing? He said, oh yeah. And he sat there listening intently, like wide awake. I was like, what are you gonna go do, Mike? What are you gonna go do? You were getting force fed very serious and real and raw information that took me a very fucking long time, years to accumulate. I'm sharing it with you now, giving it to you for free. And he wouldn't take it. And they're still talking FUD on X about XRP. Jay's wish your debate was so fire, those boys were flabbergasted. Yeah. You guys ever seen a debate where the other guys don't debate? They're just getting pummeled so hard that they didn't have anything to come back with. They just kept asking questions. They're like, Ryan Dyer fixed the image, Chris. Okay, let's see what you fixed here. Am I no longer Jet Li? Okay. That looks more like the original AI image made of me, yeah. That's awesome. Nickel and Jake look so good, and then I look like a derp. But that's okay. I at least don't look like Jet Li anymore. And then the Node Network guys down there. This is so good, guys. Gotta save this image too. I wonder if I can. Oh, actually, let me do that. Let me share this with the YouTube channel. Let's see here. Window. Share this. There we go. So can you guys see this? I have never been happier. I'm just gonna leave that up for a little bit. You guys deserve to let gaze upon the things that happen and get created in Easy XR Peezy's army. We're different. We're built different, guys. Sergio says, what's your time zone and what state do you live? I live in Washington State, and so my time zone is Pacific Standard Time, so it's 9:44 p.m. for me. Mike with a Y was on that amphetamine. Shepard, you're all the hopium I need, buddy. I'm glad. Yeah, I evolved past hopium a couple months in. There was like a knowing. Kane Corso Training Club of America. What a name, man. That's cool. New fan here, Easy. Loved the debate yesterday. You smoked them. Appreciate it, man. And I'm glad that more people joined our channel because of that. Because I think there was such an obvious point in which they were just getting pummeled into the ground and had nothing to do about it, nothing to say about it. And I think that was really probably refreshing for a lot of people because a lot of people get beat up in their space left and right and don't really have much that they can do about it because they don't have a YouTube channel or they're on X and the comments are like it's really hard to debate people in comments and X. Like it's just hard to get good shots in and win. So yeah, that felt really relieving to just pummel these little sheep into the ground. Rodney Rose maybe left because his wife told him to get the dishes done. I saw him looking left and right every once in a while. So he could have had a valid reason, guys. But he didn't need to shut down the entire channel just because he had to go. Oh, hey, sweetheart. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. How's work been?
Good.
Good? What movie are you guys going to watch? You just have to ignore me because I'm talking crypto over here. Okay. We just passed 859 subscribers. Yeah, I saw that. I actually took a picture because when I logged on to do the live, it was 859. I was like, okay, we can send it. Nice thumbnail, yeah. Alex Stradic, Palos. And just so you guys know, I am crazy enough to where once price takes off, this will be a 8 by 12 foot painting in my home. Just so you know. And everyone will have to ask what it means, and I'll be like, don't worry about it. Alex Stradic, having a live open debate and cutting it short tells you all you need. Yeah, they are still hung up on market cap. That tells you everything, and I get it from their point. If they haven't debunked market cap, yeah. And they could have scrolled down and watched one of my videos that debunked market cap, but they didn't. John's journey, I watched the debate. It was obvious they were going to leave in the first 5 minutes. You started talking. For me, it wasn't until about 30 or 40 minutes when I really started like hitting them that I realized that they were being affected. And then in the last 15 minutes, I could tell Mike was like tapped out. But they stopped responding after the first 38 minutes. So the next 30 minutes was just me pummeling them into the ground.
Christine, I see anything different.
Did you get a haircut? You dyed your hair more?
Yes.
Okay, so it's
Color.
blonde.
No.
I can't see the color because it's all yellow light in here.
It's darker.
It's like a dark blonde. It looks really good. It looks awesome.
Blonde like her actual hair color. It's not dyed.
The underneath color is your actual hair color?
This is all one color.
Oh, okay.
Her hair's always been blonde.
Good night, Spooky G's.
You like what's your this one?
John's journey. I watched the debate. Oh yeah, so I just read that one. Eddie the Great. Good night, everyone. God bless. Yeah. True Story TV. Everything you said yesterday is indeed the truth. Red pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, True Story. And it's my first time seeing you on the channel, so welcome. Yeah. Yesterday, I thought I was going to be on their Red Pill channel because they have a channel called like Red Pill or something like that, or Sovereign, but they call it the Red Pill channel. And so I was expecting to have a conversation about these subjects and actually debate conspiracy versus XRP. And apparently, they don't know any conspiracies. And then they missed the fact that the one crypto that has conspiracy surrounding it, they miss it. They don't believe in it. I believed they secretly bought some XRP in case this crazy guy is correct. That's what my goal was, and I hope other people on his channel, even if they're not like, even if they're not, gonna buy it and become whales in XRP, I hope that they at least got some as like a defensive mechanism against the New World Order. I might switch my mic to this thing because it's a little bit more accurate. Okay, let's see here. Settings. Public. Playlist. Sorry, I'm just trying to change the mic. And I'm too done. I'll be working on that a little bit. Shepard, good night, man. Alex Stradic, 88s tonight we ride. I wonder what the 88th Pokemon is. What is the 88th Pokemon? 88 Pokemon. Grimer. So Grimer is number 88, guys. That's not very bullish. Okay. How do I edit expand menu? Channel level settings? Webcam, manage, stream. Oh, okay. People are just too slow. How to connect the dots. Eyes are useless when mind is blind. Very well said. That is how I feel every day, all day. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm really just trying to get a better mic going here. Eyes wide shut, yep. I'm so new to YouTube, guys. I'm sorry. Just trying to get the great highlight video. Nope. Add stream marker. I mean, I'm probably going to be on here for like another 5-10 minutes, anyways. But Sergio, why there are many Christians believing in XRP? There are many Christians in this community. That is really cool. I'm one too. Yeah. So the reason that is because I believe, and I've had a lot of evidence to show me this, and it's biblical. God chose this event to use the elitist money and during the wealth transfer a significant portion of the elitist wealth into God's kingdom. And so that is why we're just going to be seen as stewards of this. It has nothing to do with you being a super cool person. I mean, it has a lot to do with your heart and the fact that you have your eyes open and can hear God talking about it. But yeah, you're not the only one. There's almost like half, I feel like, of the people that see this for what it is have been led here randomly, and they're Christians. So it's pretty cool, pretty cool phenomenon going on. True Story TV, XRP is the chosen one, the new financial system, aka the Great Reset, New World Order. Yeah, man, you sound like you know your stuff, dude. You sound like me and you would have long conversations by a fire with whiskey. And that would be some amazing combo. Google Grimer Ripple. Okay, sorry. I put Grimer up, but I didn't. Okay, Pokemon. Grimer Ripple.
I think it's a good time right now to turn around and start moving towards life again. No?
I'm looking for Grimer Ripple. I don't see anything.
Don't get that way with me, Vic. I'm just trying to help.
But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on. Let me know what your thoughts are on Grimer. I think that's really interesting. I haven't heard that before. Moon Raider, there are so many people more worthy than me. Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of us feel that way, for sure. But hopefully you intend to help people with your wealth. Hopefully you intend to, use it for good. And, kudos to you, man, for seeing it. Be humble always. The wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Yep. Very well said. Jay Swish, when XRP goes bull and everyone is up for life, we should host some XRP Army dinner night for all of us. I so will, guys. I so intend to have like group meetups and stuff like that. I even think it'd be cool if we did like a group like potluck where we all fly into a different state. And maybe we do a different state every year, and then we all wear our t-shirts that are custom made with our username on it. So mine will be easy XRPeasy, and I think several people intend to show up as other people just for fun. But Alex Stratic, it's a quest, and evolving Grimer is step 8 of 9 for obtaining something in Pokemon. Go LOL. Okay, that's enough for tonight. Sorry, the quest is titled A Ripple in Time. Okay. Wow. One more out of 1,000 places that they hid not only like 589 and Grimer, but like, Ripple. Moon Raider, absolutely, yeah. True story. You have a social media account. I want to add you. Yeah, so I have X, and the tag is the same as my YouTube tag. Easy XRPeasy. And I don't do a ton of content there, but what I do is like I repost all my favorite stuff that I find. So it's kind of like me, you guys being able to shadow like my search on X. Moon Raider, I'm unsure of the answer, but is Ripple the only crypto company with running ads? That's a good question. It could be. And they only recently started doing that because they only recently wanted institutions to see them, for what they are. Ryan Dyer, good night, guys. 3 a.m. comes quick, man. Yeah, that's late. Yeah, it's only 10 p.m. here, so I'm chilling. Yeah, some of you guys have completely different time zones. It's really cool when we get somebody on here from like South Korea or Nigeria. It's really, really cool. It's happening with Ripple, yeah. Man, I forgot that picture was up, and I cannot get enough of that. I need to send that to Mikkel and Jay Claver. Especially after tomorrow. I don't know if there's a way that we can post that during the live tomorrow, when Jay Claver's on with the Node Network, but that would be amazing. Primo stuff if you could. Like I would do $100 super chat to put that image up in front of them. But in 7 days, they've gone against Mikkel, me, and Jay Claver. I mean, and they've, in my opinion, they've lost every time, but they keep going. They keep on going, promoting their book and their Canton bullshit, and they're happy with it. They must really enjoy it. Not very many other people do, but they enjoy it. But yeah, seriously, like once price takes off, this will be an 8 by 12 foot hand painted mural in my house. And I'll always be able to look at that with pride, knowing that in the same week we all pummeled the Node Network. And even though my channel is not nearly as big as theirs, it's an honor to fight beside them. I think I had my own niche, I had my own tactics, I had my own knowledge and information that Mikkel and Jay Claver don't share. And I think it was just a third dimension punch to their throat. Be humble always. I'm going to bounce. Catch you on your next live, Peezy. Peace with you and your family. Good night, comrades. Yeah, good night, guys. True Story TV. You should invite like-minded people on your lives. Yeah. I mean, like, True Story, if you want to come on sometime, I'd love that. There's been several times that I've reached out to people to ask them to come on and do a live with me. And they, had, their own reasons as to why they didn't want to do that. Like, either they wanted to remain private or they weren't like in the right headspace at the time, which I respect. But yeah, if you want to do a live with me sometime, I would love that. I'd love to have someone on here with me to bounce ideas back and forth off of, and talk conspiracy. I think our channel, our viewers would get a lot from that as well, because there's certain things that I like. I'll put it this way: the reason that I was able to hit those guys so hard yesterday was because I have forgotten more about conspiracy than most people will ever know. And so if I'm on a channel with, or if I'm on a live with someone like you that knows your stuff too, we'll be able to like revive stuff that both of you and I have forgotten. Jay Swish, it must be a surreal feeling knowing you saw some shit, started a channel, and now you have a community. It has been the most surreal experience of my life. And yesterday was almost like the climax of that for me. Because I know that we're running out of time before this happens. And I know that post-price appreciation, beating up people that were XRP posters won't be as fun. So I cherished that moment yesterday, or that hour yesterday, debating those guys and pummeling them pre-price appreciation. So I will always remember that. But yeah, it does feel surreal. What feels more surreal, Jay Swish, is how many people have actually responded to it. Because when I made the video, which I don't know if you've watched because you're new to the channel, I made a video called Bitcoin versus XRP, the greatest pre-planned showdown of all time. And I thought almost no one was going to watch that. It was late, I was tired, but I had notes, and I was just addressing each line item I thought people needed to know to understand why XRP was, always the pre-planned chosen coin, and Bitcoin's going to be, slaughtered, or, and so, I thought no one was going to watch that. That was my most watched video. That was like 3.4 thousand views now. And it was boring. It wasn't boring. It had a lot of info, like, the debate, but it was very like, I wasn't like performing. I was just saying stuff. So yeah, it has been surreal. True story, create a community. I think I have a YouTube community started. I haven't done much with it. I don't know what you can do with it. I also know that like, so we are almost at 1,000 subscribers now, but a lot of things unlock for your YouTube channel, like when you hit 1,000 subscribers. So like in the next week or so, I mean, we could see easily doing some more stuff and group lives and stuff like that. Moon Raider. Oh, and true story. If you didn't know, we have a Discord server, which I'll add to the Discord server to the description of this live, so that you can join it if you want to. Let's see here. Because we have a pretty cool Discord community going on there. And so yeah, I'd love to have you on there. I'll put it in chat too. So, I'll add it to the description because it's just good to put on there. Like we had a Discord night a few nights ago, right before the debate, like a day before the debate, and we had like 10, 12 people in there, all talking, all having a fun conversation. Felt like a coffee side chat. And then some of us were up until like 11 at night, like on there for like 6 hours talking. And there was like 3 of us left, and it was really special. And I nicknamed like 9 of them, and they all have really funny nicknames now. So if you're in the Discord group and you see some really real nicknames, that was from that night. Like Sirac with the fat sack. That's one of the nicknames. Okay. I want that image back up. Okay. There we go. There we go. Moon Raider, to be honest, I think they are twats on no channel. Yeah. I haven't figured them out entirely because there's a chance that they could be paid fed. I couldn't prove it, but they are still being fudsters. King Corso Training Club of America. I have family in Spokane. Are you near there? Did the fires affect you? We only saw smoke. We're on the west side of Washington. And so it was really sad to hear all that stuff going on. But I'll tell you what, there's some serious conspiracy about that type of stuff. Like they happen to set a lot of fires around the areas that they intend to install data centers. And then also when the Palisades in California burned down, like that really expensive real estate, when that burned down, they were trying to already move in like low income housing there a year after. So if you won't sell your property, they'll burn it to the ground. CJ Anderson subscribed after that energetic debate. They were overwhelmed with the conspiracy when they only understand graphs interpreted as facts. It's like a crypto Titanic. You can't talk them off of. Yeah, man, that's well said. That's really funny because their Titanic is going to sink too. Bitcoin's going to sink. And so I appreciate you joining, CJ. It's good to have you. I think we got like 100 subscribers off of that debate, and I think that people were just relieved to see someone else out here that's, not only I'm verifying that you're not crazy because I'm the crazy one, but it also was nice to pummel XRP fudsters into the ground till they tapped out. I would do it again. I hope that there's other people out there that challenge me. Moon Raider. LOL, I say the same thing. I forgot more about conspiracy than people will ever know. Yeah. Because there's sometimes I remember something and I'm like, oh shit. It's like that's still going down. And I'm like, wow, I learned that like 12 years ago. And if you guys ever do your own conspiracy theory like deep dives, do not look up or research the Men in Black. The real Men in Black are fucking horrifying. And I was like, I'm out. I was like the one deep dive I did where I was immediately out. Jay Swish, I was shown your channel in May, but I went back and watched every vid. Nice, dude. Appreciate that. I never get notifications about your lives until recently. Okay, cool. So there was a long time where people were not getting notifications for my lives, and I think that's been getting a little bit better. The Nelzoni, do you think Ethereum was intended to be a test? I think Vitalik is just a really intelligent guy who saw that blockchain ledger was powerful and valuable and tried to create a good one. Now they knew when they created their layer 1 that it was never going to scale. So they immediately started working on the layer 2s and trying to do that. But Vitalik has said that at scale, it was never going to work. So they've been trying to modify it. And that's why when people are like, oh, there's so many people building on the Ethereum ledger. Well, there's so many people building on the Ethereum network because it needs a lot of work. There's almost no one working on the XRP ledger because it's fucking done and it's perfect. So I think that one isn't really much of a conspiracy. I haven't seen much conspiracy around ETH. I know Bitcoin was sent and launched by the CIA, NSA, just like XRP. But Ethereum is its own. It was another happenstance of them launching the XRP ledger in Bitcoin. Bradley Carter's in the house, guys. Doc in the building. Had to pull up. Nice. Santaya. Hey, Santaya's in the house, guys. Hello, everyone. Randy Graves. They're using direct energy weapons to burn them all out. Yep. I mean, you'll literally see like cars that were parked on the street, nowhere near the trees, nowhere near the houses, with melted wheels. So, I mean, if they were getting blasted with a direct energy weapon, that's probably what it would look like. Moonraider, live idea for the future. We could watch a few of not financial advice videos. Yes, that is a great idea. I actually have one queued up. Let's do that right now. It's a 3-minute video, 2-minute video. I've been waiting to watch it. Am I annoying you guys too much? Are you guys good? Good. Okay. All right. So let's pull that up there. Where did I go? Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing the cool image, and I'm going to. Holy crap. Okay. I'm going to start sharing this one.
One to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple, who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple, who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple, a former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple, leading Australia's CBDC effort? Ripple, who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple, 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple, 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at SWIFT, former SWIFT board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team? Ripple, who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website? Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.
That seemed almost like a turbo fucking charged version of my debate last night. Like that was almost how I sounded, except for he was like just listing shit. That was pretty good. That felt familiar. I felt at home with that. Edward Ponder, present. Good to have you, man. Have you come across the work of Crypto Phoenix? Yeah, my channel is a huge lover of Crypto Phoenix. I've watched a few of his videos, and then there's several people on my channel that encouraged me to watch those videos. It's very, very eye-opening. Moon Raiders. Cane Corso Training Club. I'm in Hawaii, and the Maui fires were the worst. And that theory is very applicable. It destroyed an entire town, thousands of people missing. Wild. Absolutely wild, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, that's why on my debate last night, I told them, I was like, they want to push you into smart cities. So they will literally burn the entire country down to do that. True Story TV, thank you for the invite. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, we've got some weird chat in there. You will never find another Discord server group that goes from talking about 5D printed machine guns to like something I don't even want to say in like 3 seconds flat, and then back to like machine guns. There's a lot. It's a lot to handle. You got to be chosen to be in that. I mean, anyone can join, but I'm saying you got to be chosen to handle it. Moon Raider, my favorite. Is not financial advice your favorite? That's he's a badass. It'd be fun to have him on the channel. CJ Anderson, how many of your friends and family have you convinced that XRP is the future? I gave up 4 years ago as I was more excited than they were about investing. Some invested $500 and here and there, not a lot. So in basically the same look on those three guys' faces last night in the debate is about the look I get when I explain this to people in person. They see that, okay, this guy may be like, I just met him, but he seems like he's seen some shit. And so they're like, how do we get some? And so 75% of the people I have told have gotten some. And then my parents, I made them pretty much whales. Like I told them about it. And yeah, so I've told so many people that like the day price takes off, even to $10, I'm gonna get 100 text messages, and it's gonna be really fun. I'm more excited about that, getting all the text messages of people excited, than I am about us actually gaining money. PTR Mosley probably paid to FUD XRP. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. There was several things that led me to evidence that like they could have been paid FUD. You know, like once they couldn't handle the debate and didn't have anything to like shoot back at me, the fact that they left kind of made me think like, oh, okay, well maybe they're told if they're paid to FUD XRP, if they can't defeat the topics, just leave. Like Larry Fink, can't talk about XRP. So if they're no longer serving their purpose and doing good to suppress the price of XRP or suppress retail, get retail out, then leave. True story, Quincy Jones, Moon Raiders. So much more happened with Ripple since this video dropped too. Yeah. CJ Anderson, you can't save them all, but still feel like I'm failing them because when this pops, they're all going to say, why didn't you tell me? But they have you, a lot of people that were chosen to hold XRP, you were probably in your region. There's probably going to be a 5 to 10 mile region around you that will rely on you as an XRP holder. And that's fine. God knew that. God knew that only 1% of his kingdom was going to see this for what it was, and that we'd be listening and had our ears and eyes open and our hearts open to hear and see. And so the reason I felt so convicted to make my channel was because I was like, well, God works through people. And I was like, if I have one chance of helping 3 more people or 5 more people get it or make it across the finish line, then I'm going to try. And so it's become something really fun. It's become something like a part of my life now. it's become something really cool. And yeah, we're all about to see some shit and go on a cruise. Just not a COVID cruise or an Ebola cruise. Preferably just a cruise. Ripple XRP, baby. JoJo's in the house. Randy Graves. Holy shit, Ripple. Yeah. Calm down, Ripple. John's journey. Was that Ace Ventura talking? When? I have done some Ace Ventura impressions before. I don't know if that's what you're referencing. The High King's Advantage. It's a cool name. Nice stream today. Thank you. Yeah. And it feels so calm and peaceful compared to yesterday. I probably wouldn't want to do a live like yesterday every day or that debate that I did, but like it was really fun to throw punches and let people have it and to see their reactions. Their reactions will forever go down in history as priceless. Moon Raider, you should have had this playing in background during the debate. Yeah, but I hadn't watched it yet. And I think I knew that I was on limited time there to some degree. So I was like, well, I need to XRPZ it. Like I need to hit them with XRPZ it, and then they can, you know, debate other people. Edward Ponder Noise. King Corso training. Are you in Jake's Beyond Broke Mastermind? Great community. I am. And the funny thing is I have never logged into it, but I'm in it. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just there so that when price takes off, I'm there. Kevin, Chris, you should have played that video last night for those sheeple 3 dudes to enlighten them. You know, they're already having conversations with Mikkel and getting their asses handed to them, having a debate with me, getting pummeled into the ground for half an hour before they had just left their own channel. And then tomorrow they have Jake Flavor. So if it's really one of those things that comes down to it. If we can't get them to stop doing the bullshit they're doing, no one can. So, I mean, God could, but CJ Anderson, the fact that those guys don't know Bearable Guy is sacrilege. Yeah, how can you know XRP and not him? Yeah, how can you be in crypto for 10 years and have held XRP early on and not know Bearable Guy? Well, I guess actually you could, because that would have meant that that would have meant in 2017 or 2018 he left XRP and never looked back. That's what that would mean. But that's just it. Like when we're doing a debate about XRP, he's never looked back. All he does is Google how much volume is trading today on XRP. It's not enough to create like a thesis. Moon Raider, CJ Anderson. I know, right? The one dude said he used to watch all XRP videos too. Yeah. Full of shit, in my opinion. Yeah. Paid FUD maybe. Kevin, those dudes said XRP is a meme coin. Yeah. That was pushing it a little bit too far. They are clueless sheep, and Chris will herd them in. If they give me more opportunities to try to herd them in, but if they are paid FUD, I don't think I can solve that. Will Chris invite those Bitcoin maxis on his yacht in 2033 when XRP is worth 500 a coin? Yeah, of course. We're all good people here, XRP Army. Doesn't mean we'll buy them a yacht, but Moon Raider, I like Jake, but I feel the only reason he goes live is to show his companies. I'll say this, Moon Raider. Like, I'm 100% unmonetized, and that's on purpose so that no one on my channel will think I'm just trying to show something, or XRP. Now Jake Cleaver happened to create that business and create a very successful business whilst, sharing what his vision is with XRP and what he thinks is going to happen, so that less people miss it. And yeah, if he gets more clients through that network, I don't see any problem with that because he is not forcing anyone to buy his products. And so, kudos to him, and it is a cool product. Like I intend to hold most in cold storage because it will be like a shield or a barrier between you and the new world order and the market of beast system for a period of time. And that's why I think it's important to hold it yourself in cold storage. But there's nothing wrong with institutional custody. And if you can put a percentage of yours in there and still have cold storage, I think it's a beautiful thing. John's journey. I don't think Jake is a bad person or the mastermind, but it still feels like a performance and not like talking to a real person. Well, oh, I am also a small business owner, and even though mine is not really sales facing forward or marketing, I will say, um, like he, for the sake of his business, he kind of has to talk the way he does. Like, I'm sure that he's slightly modified just for the, all the positivity and stuff like that. But I'm sure that it's like he's like a flare wrapped version of himself on the live. Whereas in real life, he's probably a little bit more toned down and a little bit less, hypey and positive. We do Tangem, Tangem. We do Tangem. Moon Raider, I'm starting to worry about cold storage, to be honest. They want you to be worried about it. That's why. CJ Anderson, perm guy realized he should shut up due to a light switch going off in his head. He agreed with a few points of yours, but didn't want to insult the host who invited him. Yeah, it was kind of the same for me too. I didn't want to insult them. I could have, but I wanted to educate, and I think I succeeded. Kevin, Chris inspired me to buy another 1,000 XRP today in honor of all the clueless people who think XRP is a shitcoin despite all of Ripple partnerships and XRP use case in the new financial system. That's awesome, Kevin. I appreciate you saying that. That was really awesome. Well, I'm gonna hop off, guys, tonight. We've got some friends over, but love you guys and cannot wait for the next debates. Nice hanging with you too, J Switch. It's nice all of the new people on the live tonight. Really fun hanging with you guys, and I hope you guys continue to come hang out with us. And then let's find some people to debate, shall we?